Hi, I'm Jim with InStuffMusic.com, and we're here today to talk about the Tech 21 line of pedals they just came out with, the British, the Liverpool, and the Blonde. Now these are Sans amps, which is one of the things that Tech 21 is most known for, and these pedals can be used as either direct amplifiers, so you could run into one of these pedals and straight into a PA or a power amp, or you could use them as traditional stomp boxes. Now the idea behind each of these pedals is they're meant to emulate a classic tone. The British gives you that Marshall kind of sound, Liverpool gives you a Vox AC30 vibe, and the Blonde gives you that old Fender sound. Now the controls on all these pedals are the same, so let's go over them. You have level, which controls the output level of the pedal. You have EQ controls, low, middle, and high. And a character control, what the character knob does is it gives you more of the character that's built into the pedal. How much you're going to blend it with the actual tone of your guitar and the amplifier you're going through. And then of course the drive is just the amount of overdrive on the signal. So for this particular demo, I'm using a Les Paul Traditional through a Fender DeVille amp. Have the amp set up real clean, very little reverb. So you're going to hear pretty much all of what these pedals can do. I'm going to start off with the British. Now I've tried to set each of these pedals to the classic sound that each one of these amps is known for. So here we go. The British is going to kind of give, it's a little JCM 800-esque. You can mess with it and get something that sounds more like a Plexi. But here's what this pedal sounds like. This is in the bridge position. Okay, let's switch it over here to Liverpool. Now I'm going to turn the drive up on this, the Vox AC30, when it was really overdriven, probably the two most famous guitar players to use that in a really high gain situation were Brian May from Queen and Dean DeLeo from STP. So it kind of gives you that scooped overdrive sound a little bit, I think, that those guys had. Let's give it a listen. Okay, so you can get a really big variety out of that pedal. That kind of does both the chimey clean thing and the really super saturated overdrive. And on the blonde, it's going to give you a Fender vibe. So I'm going to try to dial in kind of an old, maybe Stax R&B sound here. You can also probably get really nice kind of blues tones out of this. But it still has a lot of drive in it if you really push it. And of course all these pedals clean up really well. Now if you noticed, I'm keeping the level really low on these when I'm playing with an amp because they have a lot of output in them, because they're also meant to be sans amps. The other nice thing about these pedals is they have built-in cabinet emulation, and you can plug any of these directly into the sound card of your computer, and for direct recording and things like that. These pedals are really well built. They all sound great, and they have a ton of great features, and they're applicable across a bunch of different varieties of uses. So what you can do with these pedals, I mean, these just aren't stomp boxes. Of course, they sound great, and they're great in that function, but they really shine when you plug them directly into a PA or just when you're doing direct recording. So be sure to check that out as well. Okay, so there you have it.